Rapid County Recreation Center for tonight's Valley hockey matchup. Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders hosting the Merrill Blue Jays. It's the first game of the season as well as the conference opener, and we're glad to be able to bring you the action on River City's Community Access. We're getting set for the action. Merrill in the dark uniforms, black, blue, and white. Red Raiders in the home white and red. And shoot it in off of the opening face-off. Battles on at the blue line, and the Red Raiders push it deeper into the zone with Ambrosiak after it behind the net. Merrill with a true freshman at goal. Shot is from the wing and wide. It was Board firing it from the point. Again, Ambrosiak and Borey digging behind the net for the Raiders, out to Board at the point. And he can't hold the zone, and the Red Raiders will have to reorganize. Borey comes through center, in on left wing, right out in front of the net, and he scores. Borey gathered in the puck in center ice and just powered down the left wing, made his way around the defense into the front of the net, and beat Norman Permall, who's a 5'9", 155-pound freshman, playing in his first varsity game, and Lincoln quickly out front, 1-0 in the first minute of play, that coming at 16-17. And again, the Raiders trying to move in and get the forecheck going. Board at the point. It was an unassisted goal for Sean Borey at 43 seconds of that first period. Now Merrill clears the zone, and Nathan Board will go back and chase for the Raiders. Merrill really hasn't had the puck on their stick in the offensive zone yet. Little pressure here. This one shot all the way down where Permall will gather it in front of the goal and leave it for his defenseman Skog. Board over skates at center, but a nice defensive play by Sawyer Nays to get the Red Raiders possession back, and they push it in the zone before Scott Arnold is checked off the puck. Ooh, a big collision there, and Apuake now stays on his skates, and the Red Raiders maintain possession. Apuake now tried to center, but Merrill picks it off and heads the other way with Brad Vandergeest all the way down. A wrist shot and a save by Patterson, a second shot. The follow-up shot by Tyler Thiel. Two quick shots on goal by Merrill as they break out of the zone, their first shots of the night. But in each case, Patterson makes the save, and the faceoff will come deep in the Raider zone to the right of Kyle Patterson, the Red Raider goalie. Merrill just drops it into that far corner, and they'll go and chase with Alex Hausworth. Bouquet now shoots it to the point, but not out. Merrill holds the zone. Knuth with the check in behind the goal, but Merrill still got it, and they are able to hold it right on the blue line. Here's another wrist shot wide. Bouquet now will send it to the far side where Arnold picks it up, and he gets it to Nays, but Nays over skates, and now Arnold will once again just fail to get it out of the zone where it's pushed ahead at defense. Merrill shooting it back in with just over 14 minutes to go. Wisconsin Rapids is on top in this one, 1-0. Pushed deep into the Merrill zone, and on the chase, it's Nays after it. He'll center it out front. I don't know if Permall got that, and if there was ever a shot by Ambrosiak, or if it just skittered by him. Merrill on the move into the zone, picked up by Ambrosiak and shot ahead for Borey. Again coming down that left wing, and he tried to gather it in, and the play's offside at the line. Wisconsin Rapids 1 and Merrill 0. 13:47 to go here in period number 1. Face-off just outside of the Merrill blue line with Borey taking it for Lincoln, but it's won and pushed ahead by Eric Janik of Merrill, and it will cause the Red Raiders to chase with Corey Jaminski on defense. Ross Claybon pushes it to the center red ahead of his defender. 2-on-1 for Lincoln, and Brosiak and Claybon, and Permall with the save on the shot by number 23, Ethan Ambrosiak. Maybe the freshman settling down after that opening goal just a bit. Board holds it in. Keeps it to Borey, whose shot deflects up and onto the net and out of play. So, well, the face-off. Here, let's see if they're going to bring it outside of the line, or will it be... See who got the stick on that. It'll be outside of the Merrill blue line and just inside to our right. Tyler Hanzik takes the draw and wins it to his right winger, Lucas Van Beck. The battle along the far boards. Cruiser keeps it in and shoots it behind the net, and Van Beck goes in on the forecheck. Red Raiders with a strong forecheck on this shift. Puck battle for it, the blue line. It's out of the Merrill zone, and moving it ahead, it's Kleinschmidt with the shot that's gathered in by Patterson, and that should be his third save of this opening 4 minutes and 15 seconds. A brisk pace to the game and some good action so far between Merrill and Wisconsin Rapids. Merrill's last trip in here as a member of the Valley Conference, moving out of the conference next year. So this is the last time it'll be a conference matchup anyway. Kleinschmidt at the point. Tries to move it along to Hausworth. Now back to Kleinschmidt. A wrist shot off the blocker of Patterson. His fourth save. Backhand in front of the net and wide by Tyler Thiel. Picking it up is Jaminski. Red Raiders having trouble clearing the zone right now, but they're able to push it out to center. That was a nice play that was made by Lucas Van Beck to clear the zone. Some shifts changes going on here as Merrill shoots it in behind the net. Patterson stops it. Well, puck played to the front of the net and taken away by Jaminski. He still got it in behind the goal line. Moves it ahead to Barber. Barber skates it out into center where he has it taken away there by Zach Deering of Merrill. Puck shot deep into the Merrill zone. Red Raiders get back there first as Barber. Play comes to the near corner. In on the forecheck, it's Borey. Borey and Barber work. They're trying to pin that for a face-off or work it loose. The puck is going to be worked loose by Borey. Now there's a scramble going on in front of the net. Miles is out there, but he can't get the puck. Shot from the point is deflected wide. Jaminski holds it in out front, a little 2-on-1 here right out front, and a save by Permall. And another save. He made two big saves on point-blank shots right out in front of the net. Fresh skaters on the ice and a face-off to come deep into the Merrill zone to the right of freshman goaltender Norman Permall. The Raiders win the draw and shoot it right back in. Puake now into the corner. He can't keep it in. Jaminski does. Merrill gains control. Still can't get it out. Slapper into the glove of Permall. Fired by Sawyer Nays just inside the blue line. We've played nearly 6 minutes of this opening period, and it's 1-0 in favor of Wisconsin Rapids. Lincoln High School, Sean Borey with the goal. Draws back to Nelson at the point. Off of the shin pads of Merrill. They've got a 2-on-1 coming in, and it's a beautiful defensive play by Nathan Borg. They never got a shot on the 2-on-1. Into the high slot. That one's broken up. Nelson goes behind the net to send it along to Puake now. He still got the puck. Red Raiders trying to work it out, but they keep it in with Engel at the line for Merrill. The Raiders now get it out to center. Moving briskly with the puck is Sawyer Nays. He's waiting for help. He gets it in the form of Arnold. Now he comes back to gather the puck at the line, sends it in. A shot that was deflected by Ambrosiak. Permall makes a save, and it's sent out of the zone. Nelson chases back to get it. Onto the stick of Arnold on the shift change. Ambrosiak has some new help out there as Sawyer Nays now comes off of the ice. Battle in the corner. Chasing behind the net. It's Ambrosiak looking to center. Hit off the defenseman. Now out to the line. Here comes a slapper. Permall block that one down, and Merrill skates out with it, and Brad Vandergeest drops it into the Red Raider zone. Jaminski turns and heads the other way. He's double teamed in behind the net. Loose puck cleared away nicely in front of the net by Holt. Merrill having the edge in play over the last couple of minutes here. Play in the Red Raider zone. Hauswirth continues to dig in on the forecheck with Thiel. Now the Red Raiders will be able to move out with Borey, this time down the right wing. Tries to pull it around the Merrill defender. Waits for help, looks to fire it into the center of the ice, but he can't. Merrill clears it all the way down, and icing's the call with 9:05 to go in the first period. Lincoln up on Merrill, 1-0. Borey's goal coming 43 seconds into the period. And since that opening burst, the play's been pretty even in terms of each team getting some offensive opportunities. I would say unofficially that Patterson would have at least 4, perhaps 5 saves at this point. Board snaps a wrister that Permal goes down and blocks away, and another shot right off his pad. That one fired in there by Lucas Van Beck. Permal with a couple of saves, and Merrill heads into the zone, and a big hit there at defense by Nathan Board, sending it back up to center. That puck batted high into the air, and Merrill chases on defense. Cruiser with the check along the far boards. Van Beck goes in to dig. They try to move it to the front of the net. Here comes Van Beck. Oh, that, I think, hit somebody in front. Lucas got it on, headed for the goal, but I think it might have hit a Merrill leg and deflected wide. Merrill stepping into the shot off the wing, blocked at the defense, and now skating out with the puck. Red Raiders, Cruiser fires it in. We're into move past the halfway point of the period, and again, icing is the call. Nays, Arnold, Apuakena line out for the Red Raiders, who win the draw. Pollock on the defense. They come challenge the net. Permal under a little duress here as another shot skitters wide. Held in at the point, stepping in with a big blast that's high and wide is Corey Jaminski. Bouquet now digs for it in the corner. It's held in by Nays, who shoots it around. Jaminski at the defense. Nays behind the net, looks for a Bouquet now out front, and that one was shot wide. Merrill looking to clear the zone, and they'll get it out. A little bit duress there for Hauswirth to get it out, but he managed to clear the zone, and the Red Raiders trying to put the heat on right away. Backhanded into the Lincoln zone. Fresh troops on from Merrill, right out in front, a shot. Patterson makes the save off of Rothmeyer, who got a gift right out in front of the goal, but Patterson makes another point-blank save. And they dig for the puck in behind the Red Raider goal. Shot down into the Merrill end where Ambrosiak is after it. Ethan's going to go in behind the net and try to get control. He's got it. He's got help out front. He centers it out to the point. Board lets it go. Did that one get through? It's there to Permal now, and he's got to do something about it. Borey's coming around on the backhand out to the point. Nelson lets it go. That was Borey that was trying to deflect it on the right side of the net. Stepping into a big blast off the shoulder of Permal was Nathan Board. And a flurry here by the Red Raiders. The battle's on in the corner with Ross Claybon getting it out front. Now Board's got it again at the point. Steps in, lets a wrister go that's blocked. And the Red Raiders trying to keep the puck in and keep the pressure on with 6 minutes to go in the first period. Board, wrist shot through a bunch of legs. It's right out in front of Permal, and it's picked up by Merrill and shot all the way down. And Patterson can let it go, and once again, icing the call. Cruiser, Hanslick, and Van Beck, the Red Raider line that will take the draw in the Merrill zone. So he's going to be held in at the point by Polk. Ooh, a nice centering pass there. The puck free in the high slot and the whistle. Let's see what we've got here. This is not a penalty. Apparently, I don't know if the puck was touched with the high stick or what, but we had a face-off just outside the Merrill end, shot in by Engel and behind the Red Raider net. Merrill moving with Brad Vandergeest, shooting it in behind Patterson. Red Raiders unable to clear the zone. Puck in the high slot. Little wrist shot and a save by Patterson off of Alex Hausworth. Merrill cannot hold the puck, and they battle for it in the neutral zone. Engel will step in and shoot it into the Red Raider end. Borey, Claybon, and Ambrosiak line is back for the Red Raiders. Patterson off the pad. That might have been wide. He was well out in front of his net to steer that one into the corner. Now Borey deflects that one. Merrill picking it up with Engel again. Just a little backhand into the zone that's cleaned up by Casey Nelson. Big Merrill hit there at center ice, knocking Nick Miles off the puck, and he gets spilled to the ice again. But it's Borey picking it up, driving in the net, comes out front, but lost the puck as he made the turn to get in front of Permal, and the backhand is lifted high and down to the far end, and icing again the call. Merrill taking the chance to get the heat off by icing the puck with 4:06 to go. First period, Merrill and Lincoln from the Southwood County Recreation Center, where it's 1-0 in favor of Lincoln. A goal by Sean Borey. Sawyer Nays to the point. Nelson's last, and it goes in. I don't know if that might have been tipped at the side of the net by Scott Arnold. They're congratulating him. Nelson should get the assist, and Arnold should get the goal that makes it 2-0 in favor of Lincoln at 15:59. Let's wait for the announcement. We'll wait and see what they tell us from the bench, but I'm going to guess that Arnold tipped it in. Nelson will get an assist. 2-0 Lincoln here in the first period, and they're back on the offense again. Shot into the skate of Merrill. Now here's a blast that goes just to the right of Permal. In fact, Arnold gets the goal. Nelson and Nays get assists on the play. 2-0 in favor of Lincoln over Merrill here late first period of the opener. Red Raiders work it out off of the skate of a Huakei now. And we'll get a face-off in center ice. Ellsworth on the draw with Hanslick, and controlled by Merrill and shot in by Hausworth. Van Beck heads out with it. He's trying to create a 2-on-1 with Cruiser. Now 3-on-3 in the zone. They dig in the corner. A big hit by Van Beck to knock the Merrill man off the puck, but Merrill skates out with Tyler Thiel, shooting it towards Patterson. He goes down and corrals that one quite easily. Field steps in, Hausworth steps in. He didn't have any help, and he just shot it in behind the net. Merrill still holds the zone. Hausworth looking to get it out front. Does. Wrist shot off the glove of Patterson and into the corner. Thiel snapping off the shot. Just deflecting off the catching glove of Patterson. Now in the high slot, it's Thiel again. This one's wide. And that one skittered right in front of the goal, but it's picked up by the Red Raiders, and Cruiser clears it all the way down. Will force Permall to play the puck and head the other way. Claybon. Ethan Board back to Claybon in the center to Ambrosiak. Merrill picks it up at the line. Now Borey trying to steal it, and I believe we're going to get an offside call at the Merrill line with 1:18 to go first period. Borey's in to take the draw against Janke. Red Raiders control. Nelson and Board on defense right now. Claybon wheels one right at Permall, and he just goes down and stops that one. Claybon checked along the boards, but Board keeps it in, and Ross goes back after it. Merrill skates out. Maybe cleaned up by Nelson at the blue line. Borey turns back. Claybon lets it go. It's wide. Ambrosiak tried to send it to the front of the net, but it was picked off at the defense by Kleinschmidt. 40 seconds in the period. Board a wrist shot into traffic, and the rebound was shot hard and high. Red Raiders trying to collect one more before the period ends. Merrill still can't clear the zone, and now the puck knocked down with a high stick with 26 seconds to go. 2-0 Lincoln. Bringing the face-off all the way down in front of Kyle Patterson to his right. The Raiders shoot it to the corner. There's 20 seconds in the period now. Borey skates out and ahead to Claybon. Claybon trying to work around the defense, in on his right-hand side, and Permall with a strong save. Claybon working his way, even with the Merrill defender, to get on his shot side, the right side, and he fired a hard shot that Permall went down and made the save on. 6 seconds to go. Borey wins it back to Board. Wrist shot never got through. 3 seconds. Board sends it towards the front, and the period's over. So a strong opening period to the season for the Red Raiders. Sean Borey with his unassisted goal 43 seconds in, and then Arnold with the goal at 15:59, and Lincoln leads 2-0 after 1. In that first period, Norman Permall, the Merrill freshman goaltender, with 16 saves. Kyle Patterson with 10 for Lincoln. And the Red Raiders lead it 2-0 after 1 on goals by Borey and by Arnold. We're set to get the second period underway, and Sean Borey will center Ambrosiak and Claybon. Knuth and Board will be on defense for the Red Raiders. Ellsworth and Borey. Draw one by Borey and the Red Raiders with puck backhanded in by Claybon. Claybon in on the forecheck. Red Raiders haven't. They try to get it to Borey in front. Looks like we're going to have our first penalty call of the night as soon as Merrill gains control of the puck here. And should be a Red Raider power play here, just 26 seconds into the second period. Merrill penalty box is open, and Landon Kleinschmidt's on his way. Serve 2 minutes here for high sticking. So the Red Raiders get their first power play opportunity. Merrill's able to push it out of the zone. Merrill right now doing a good job out front with Alex Ellsworth, not allowing the Red Raiders to get organized. And quickly, just a minute and a half to go in the power play. Now Claybon comes into the center, a wrister off the blocker of Permall. Board gets it in deep where Claybon picks it up. Board to Borey. Now Ambrosiak. Wrist shot whistles past Permall and wide off of Borey's stick, and Board will go back and chase. Under a minute for the Red Raider power play. Merrill's been strong on the penalty kill. Ethan Ambrosiak works his way around the Merrill defender Thiel. Board at the point. Now Sean Borey. Looking for a slashing Ambrosiak. Nothing there. Borey kind of missed that one as he fired it from the point, and there's 27 seconds for the power play. Fresh line out for Lincoln is fresh defense pair as well. The 5 new skaters on the ice with 15 for the power play. Borey moves in, finding open ice to his right, checked wide, looking to come out front. Now Permall for one save and a good defensive play to prevent a second shot from C.J. Cruiser. Power play's over, and Permall snatches it out of the air with his left hand on a blast from the point by Holchik. So Merrill kills off the penalty, and with 14:27 to go in the second period, it remains Lincoln 2 and Merrill nothing. Hanslick, Van Beck, and Cruiser, the forward line for Lincoln. They go in on the forecheck. Past Cruiser's stick, they dig in the corner. Hanslick goes after it and chases behind the net. Van Beck knocks the Merrill player off his skates. Stepping in, that was deflected away at the defense by Kindness of Merrill. And another big hit that sends a player sprawling to the ice by Van Beck. That's the third time tonight that he's laid somebody out. Jaminski's in to get it. First time Merrill's had it in the Red Raider zone in the period. And it's poked out of there by Hanslick. Merrill heads back. Red Raiders on a change. They'll get to dump it in, and they'll chase in behind the net. Jaminski checked off the puck, but Apuake now picks it up and sends it around the boards for Arnold. That one sent right out front, deflected off a skate. Apuake now tried to get out with it. Merrill holds it in, and they scrum for it, and Merrill will gather it back in with Janik, backhanding it into center where it's picked up by Engel. Fires it at Patterson, gloves it down, and covers up for the faceoff with 13:02 to go. Second period, Lincoln 2, Merrill nothing. Merrill holds his own. Miles digs along the board and is able to push it out. It's picked up on the fly here by Van Beck, who fires it. And that one missed the net. A follow-up shot blocked at the defense. Merrill skates out, and it's Hausworth coming to the blue line. Hausworth snaps one into the skates of the Red Raiders' Nathan Board. And Merrill now in on the forecheck, picking it up with Vandergeest. Vandergeest battles with Knuth. Red Raiders still can't get it out. Knuth moving it along to Van Beck. Merrill turns, fires it at Patterson, and it goes off his stick and into the net. And a face-off coming up to his right. 12:10 to go, second period. Sean Borey, one of the captains of this Red Raider team, in to take the face-off. The battle's on, and the Red Raiders can't quite clear the zone. Merrill holding it in. Board taking it behind his own net. Nathan starts to skate out with it. He's hit, and Merrill holds his own, but only momentarily. Now pushing it ahead for Borey, and plays offside. So face-off in neutral ice here. Red Raiders control. Claybon will chase. He battles Engel in behind the net. But a centering pass out to the high slot, blocked. And now a wrist shot that's down to the left of Permal. Back out, a shot and a save by Permal off the blast by Holchek. They try to get it in front to Ambrosiak, and that's blocked away. Now back out at the point. Jaminski steps in. That one deflects off a Blue Jay into the near boards. Borey down for Claybon. Ambrosiak sneaking in. That pass doesn't click, and Claybon's got it back, working in behind the net with Engel trying to get to Borey. Out to Jaminski. Lets one go out front, and Borey with a shot on the doorstep that Permal makes the save on. So the freshman gave up 2 goals in that first period, but he did make 16 saves, and he's being peppered here by the Red Raiders. Borey was right on the doorstep, but he covered the bottom part of the ice and made the save. Raiders Nelson moves it to Board. Wrist shot through. Permal save. Loose puck. Picked up and backhanded in front by Nays. Now it's Nelson letting one go that's deflected to the near boards. Front Nays had a shot at it. Puakenow had a shot at it, but Merrill picks it up along the far boards and heads down. This is Hausworth coming in, tries to get around the check. He's pushed wide and checked by Puakenow behind the net. The Raiders fire it up the boards, work to get it out. Merrill shoots it in deep behind the net. Hausworth picks it up out front, and that one's blocked away. Vandergeest was coming in front of Patterson, but never got the puck. Big hit in the corner by Merrill, but here comes Lincoln out with it. 2 men coming down, a wrist shot high and over the left shoulder of Permal. That one was fired there by Sawyer Nays. Another one fired towards the net. Puakenow on defense. Board lets it go right into the pads of Permal. And Alex Hausworth takes exception to a tap on the pads by one of the Red Raiders. Peppering the Merrill freshman with shots here in the middle of the second period, but still 2-0. Both of those goals coming in the first. The Van Beck Cruiser Hanslick line is out. Van Beck lets it go. It's wide. Olczyk comes down and takes it in behind the net where Hanslick digs for it. All 3 forwards in there behind the net digging for the puck. Engel shoots it back to the near boards. Van Beck's been the hitter of the night. Nails one of the Blue Jays into the boards. Van Beck with another big hit. Fourth guy he's taken off of his feet. Here's Jaminski stepping in, give and go. Coming up front, Van Beck back to Jaminski. Permal makes the first save. And they try to tee up a second shot, but it's pushed wide by Cruiser. Out to the point, Holchick lets it go. That was kind of a knuckleball, and it was blocked between he and the goal, and Merrill shoots it down. It's picked up by Janke, shoots it, and Patterson covers up with just under 9 minutes to go, second period.
They just want to hit each other, don't they?
Face-off coming up to Patterson's left. Borey out to take the draw against Hauswirth. One to the point. Merrill's Kleinschmidt lets it go, and Patterson has to reach behind his legs to gather that one in because that puck was just kind of skittering through there. And he makes the save, and we'll do it again from the face-off circle to his left. The Raiders pick it up and Board heads out. Claybon tries to pick it up, can't gather it in. Nathan Board's got it back into the middle. Drop back to Borey, wrist shot, and that one is off the stick of Permal and into the screen. Good battle here between each team's top line. Kleinschmidt sends it to the point where it's fired along by Knuth. Claybon goes to pick it up. Fighting through a check coming to the center. Tried to get it to Borey, but that was broken up nicely by Vandergeest. And Merrill shoots it through center where Knuth picks it up, but it's jammed off the stick of Hauswirth. Tries to drag it around Knuth, but cannot. And they shoot it to center. Merrill with Vandergeest. Borey battling him, pushing him back into the Merrill zone. Off of Board's stick. Now it's Borey coming and firing it high. Picked up by Arnold. He's checked, stick check as he tries to move his way to the net. There's a big hit by Puakenow in behind the net as he tries to dig it out. Merrill shoots it out, and this one's going to go all the way down and be icing. Icing with 7:26 to go. Second period, Lincoln 2 and Merrill nothing. And it looks like we have a Rapids penalty call. Polania Puakenow goes for 2 minutes. And so Merrill, which is trailing by 2, gets a shot on the power play here. 2 minutes. Let's see who the Red Raiders send out to kill the penalty off. They've got Borey and Ambrosiak out there as forwards. The defense are Board and Jaminski. Picked up here by Borey, tries to drag it by the Merrill man at the blue line, but he can't get past Hauswirth. Merrill will step in. A minute and a half in the power play. Here's Borey. He might have a breakaway here. He splits the Merrill defenders in on Permal, tries to get it around it, but the freshman goalie comes way out and poke checks it away. Boy, there's a showdown between a senior and one of the top players in the Valley and a freshman goaltender. And at least that time, the freshman goaltender won. Borey, of course, won in the first period, 43 seconds in, when he scored unassisted. Nice job at the line by Nick Miles. He's continuing to battle for the puck and hold it deep in the Merrill end as we roll under a minute for the power play. Shot down, but the Red Raiders control. And they try to shoot it up but cannot. Merrill picks it up. They still have 40 seconds on the power play. Blast from the point is wide by Hausworth. Picked up by Vandergeest. Onto the stick of Jaminski, who clears it to center. 30 seconds for the power play. Vandergeest in on left wing. Drops it to the point, and Kleinschmidt, his wrister, is batted away at the defense by Lucas Van Beck. 15 seconds for the power play. Vandergeest holds along the far boards. Kleinschmidt back to Vandergeest. Merrill still looking for a shot as Apuake now comes out of the box. Merrill still having it deep in the Rapids end. The play goes in front of the net, but cleared away by Jaminski. So each team 0 for 1 on the power play here in the second. Merrill shoots it in, and Jaminski goes back to get it. Finds Borey, chip to Van Beck. Lucas Van Beck coming in. Now puts his man down, gets it back to Borey, whose shot never gets through, or does it? No, Permal's got it, hugging it to the left post. Van Beck and Borey in alone, and Permal was able to gather in the shot. 4:58 for the second. Battles on along the near boards. Merrill brings the puck out. Move it ahead for Sladek, but the Red Raiders take it right back, and Borey shoots it in. They get some fresh forwards out there for the Red Raiders. Nathan Board gets it ahead to Scott Arnold. Merrill clears the zone. Puck shot ahead, potential 2-on-1 with Borey and Arnold here. Borey pulls it back, lets it go and high over the goal. Merrill clears it all the way down. I don't know if this one will get there for icing. No. Red Raiders Nelson will play it. Steps by a defender, flying through center, comes to the blue line, goes wide, drops it back, and that was a Nays going for the shot, and he was tied up, and Merrill will get the penalty here with 3:47 to go in the second period. So the Red Raiders go back on the power play in a game that for the first half of it was penalty free and clean is now turned into a special teams battle for the second part of this second period. This time the penalty goes to Alex Hausworth. He's gone 2 minutes, and the Red Raiders get the power play. Up 2-0. Jaminski at the point, lets it go. That one was high and off the glass. Van Beck's got it. Little give and go back to Van Beck. Now off the high slot, Holchuk lets it fly, and Permal's got it for the save with 1:31 to the penalty. This little give and go play there that nearly clicked. And a big shot by Holchuk boomed down the net, but Permal with another save for Merrill. Cruiser. Now Van Beck coming up front, and they score. Van Beck got it over, and I think Arnold may have gotten a second goal of the night, or it was C.J. Cruiser on that right side. Let's see if it was Arnold or Cruiser. It might be Arnold's second, but Van Beck got it to the front, and then was cleaned up on the far post. I think Cruiser got it. That's what I'm going to mark down. We'll see what they tell us from the scores booth. But I think Cruiser will get the goal, and Van Beck will get at least one of the assists. And it comes here at 16:55 excuse me. .13:55 of the second period. It's a power play goal, and Lincoln's up 3-0. We're going to wait here, but yep, C.J. Cruiser gets the goal. Hanslick gets the other assist along with Van Beck. So it's Cruiser from Van Beck and Hanslick at 13:55. 2.5 to go in the period. Red Raiders up 3-0, and once again on the forecheck. Merrill picks it up off the glass, batted down by Jaminski. This could be a 2-on-1, but no, the Merrill defenseman, Rajek, gets there first. Board steps up, it goes off his stick and out of play with 2:09 for the period. So the Red Raiders getting a special teams tally. Van Beck's rebound, gathered in by Cruiser. Face off right down in front of our broadcast location. Won by Merrill, and Knuth chases for the Red Raiders. It's Miles on the chase. Is he going to get there first in a battle with Janik? They go to the ice, and the puck comes to the blue line and into neutral ice. Barber there battling for it. Miles chases him behind the net. Barber to the corner. He and Miles working on the forecheck. That one's blocked at the defense. A second attempt by Miles, blocked at the defense. Comes skittering through. A big bomb off the point by Knuth is high. Red Raiders push to the front of the net. One of the Merrill players has lost his stick. Off the point board, he's going to send it over. Knuth again lets it go. That one didn't get through. He risks one, and Permal's got this one. One minute, 8 seconds to go, second period. Red Raiders won the first 1-0. They've gotten a third goal, 2-0. They've gotten a third goal here in the second on the power play and lead it 3-0. Flashing through center ice is Tyler Thiel of Merrill. Tries to drop it back. Wrist shot is wide of the net by Hausworth. Scow get the point, blocked down by Bore. Bore picks it up and hits it off the glass, and here comes Ambrosiak. He's got Claybon with him. Ambrosiak to Claybon, and the pass never got through, and then Ambrosiak picks up the loose puck, and he puts it in. We'll see who gets the assist on Ethan Ambrosiak's goal with 38 seconds left in the period. The pass, he was trying to pass it across, and that pass never got through, but Ambrosiak got to the loose puck and put it away. 4-0 in favor of Lincoln. And here comes Bore in on the wing. It's Ambrosiak again, save and cleared. And skirmish in front of the net with 24 seconds to go. Cruiser and Ambrosiak with goals for the Red Raiders in the period, and they are up 4-0. 24 seconds to go. And Claybon chase on the forecheck. 13 seconds of the period. Merrill would be content just to get the period over now. Here's Ambrosiak stepping in. He fires it off the chest, and a rebound, and Bore with his second of the night. Well, that puck took a big old bounce off the far boards into the center of the ice. Ambrosiak fired it on goal, and Borey gets his second goal of the night. And it comes at 16:55 of the second period. So Ambrosiak scores a goal, then he should get an assist on this one because he took the big shot from the middle of the ice. 5-0. Boy, all these goals coming here in the last 4 minutes of the second period. Red Raiders get 3 in the period. They lead at 5-0, and we'll be right back with third period action. Third period action about to begin at the Southwood County Rec Center. Lincoln up on top of Merrill, 5-0. In the period, Merrill had 17 more saves for 33 in the game. Patterson had 5 for 15 in the game. So 5-0 Lincoln. Sean Borey with 2 goals, Arnold, Cruiser, and Ambrosiak, the other Lincoln goals in the third period's underway on River City's Community Access. You're enjoying Lincoln Red Raider hockey. The puck out in front of the Lincoln goal, and the Red Raiders clear and come on out. Borey on the right wing. Ambrosiak takes a hit as he tries to move to the center of the ice, and Merrill's able to get it out of the zone, and puck pops out of play. Borey, Claybon, Ambrosiak. On the defense, Holchik and Board. Ambrosiak shoots it in. Ryan Klessig has moved into goal for Merrill. Permal, the freshman's out, and Klessig is now in there. Ryan Klessig, number 33.
Norman Permal, 17 for a two-period total of 33. Saves for Red Raider goalie Kyle Patterson, 5 for a two-period total of 15.
5-0 Red Raiders. And Klessig gets his first opportunity to get involved in the play. While Permal is a freshman, Klessig is a senior, 5'8", 175. And he gets the third period tonight. Patterson remains in goal for the Red Raiders. Right out in front, the puck in front of the Merrill goal, and covered by Klessig as the net gets dislodged. One of the pegs that holds the goal in place. In fact, both have been dislodged, so the officials will get the goal back on, and we will have action resume with the face-off to the right of Ryan Klessig. Hands look out there with Van Beck and Cruiser. Keep the puck in the zone for the front. Van Beck chases, centers. And that pass didn't connect in. Merrill skates out with it. Vandergeest. And that one stopped at the defense. Shot out by the Red Raiders. Van Beck skates and loses an edge, and he's drawn a penalty here. Van Beck, in his pursuit to get to the puck, was taken down, and Merrill takes a penalty. Going into the box, Alex Howsworth for 2 minutes. And the Red Raiders get their third power play shot. They're 1 for 2 on the night. Interference the call against Houseworth. Board, the defenseman, carries in behind the net. Holding, drops it for Arnold. This is Ambrosiak. Borey, now board shot, save Klessig. Claybon wheels it back out front. Ambrosiak steps in, going for Board, stepping in off the left point, and that pass didn't click. Ambrosiak shot, Klessig saves it with Claybon on the doorstep in 1:25 in the penalty. Red Raiders getting some good pressure here on this power play opportunity. Puake now comes on, and Claybon goes off, just a one-player switch. Borey wheels it over, Board stepping in, fires it on the wrist shot high and off the glass. Players spill to the ice as the action comes back out again to Borey at the point. Sean moves it over to Board, a wrist shot, hits a skate, and goes to the near boards. Ambrosiak. Borey lets it fly straight on, hit a skate, and fired up into the screen and out of play. Borey fired that one right off of Janke's skate and out of play. 14:30 for the game, 5-0 Lincoln. 2 in the first, 3 in the second. Olczyk on the point. Hanslick to Van Beck. They cycle to the front of the net, headed out to Jaminski, who fires. Save, Klessig. Van Beck gathers it in. Give and go with Hanslick. Cruiser in behind the net. The forward cycle. Here's a pass up front by Van Beck. That one didn't click. Merrill tries to clear it. Couldn't on the first shot, and that one fired right to the linesman, who was able to jump out of the way just in time. Power play winding down now, 14 seconds to go, and Merrill pushing it in behind the Red Raider goal. And the penalty's over. We're back at even strength, and here come the Red Raiders with Van Beck. Nope, this is Cruiser. I'm sorry, Cruiser all the way down, fires it in front, couldn't get it through. Now the trailer is Arnold. He had it taken away, and Merrill skates out. Not much for Janke to do with it, but drop it in and go for a line change. Scott Arnold with the puck. Moves it ahead now to C.J. Cruiser. He drops it in. Klessig gathers it at goal, and the Red Raiders now make a change. New forwards and a new defense pair out there. Kleinschmidt chasing in behind the Merrill goal. Loses his edge, goes down. Arnold takes it away. Tries to get it out front. Red Raiders couldn't gather it in. Here's Nelson with the blast off the pads. And a shot fired wide by Puake now. Red Raiders keep the pressure on. Battle is in the corner. Sticks getting up there. Puck comes to the front, and Klessig scoops it up. And we'll get a face-off. Fresh troops for both sides. 12:20 for the game. Red Raiders hold the puck in. Barber had to go past him to Miles. Miles in a scrum along the boards. Barber fights to keep it in. Merrill comes up with it, tries to push it ahead. Van Beck. A big collision out on the ice. He's been in the center of that all night long. Board at the point, misses the backhand. Puck comes out. Nelson covers from the other point. Merrill trying to keep it in, and they do, but Nelson's got it. Gives it off to Van Beck, who's got open ice to work with. Van Beck ahead with Miles and with Barber. They drop it in and go for a line change. Off the stick of Borey, past Claybon. Picked up by Jaminski and shot in. Borey holds and sends it in behind the Merrill goal. Borey backhands it along, but Merrill scoops it out. Red Raiders try to backhand it to the front with Ambrosiak. That never got there. Battle is on in the corner between the 14, Sladek and Borey, and the whistle comes for a face-off.
Our 50-50 winner tonight for $32, the winning ticket, 443-841. You pick your money up at the booster table, it's 443-841.
10:49 to go in the third period. And a penalty call has been made, and Merrill once again in the box. This is number 14, Jimmy Sladek, the sophomore forward that's gone for 2 minutes, and Lincoln back on the power play.
Penalty on Merrill, number 14, 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Sladek gets a cross-checking call, and it's another power play opportunity for Lincoln. Borey at the point, cannot hold it in. Ambrosiak down the right wing, trying to battle through a check from Vandergeest. Arnold, loose puck in front, Board steps in, lets a wrister go, and that one just missed the net, just high. Now Claybon, Borey. Board back for Claybon, and that one's broken up at the defense. Ambrosiak steps into one and shot it off a Merrill skate. And now Merrill sends it ahead where Patterson will gather it in with a minute for the power play. Loses control with 40 seconds for the power play, and Merrill able to clear, and the Red Raiders chase. Here comes Borey. All the way into Klessig. He shot it off of Klessig and off the side of the net. Now the Red Raiders gather it back. Holchick off of the Merrill defender, spinning and firing it was Arnold, and it's wide. And out of the zone. Merrill shoots it out of the zone, and that will kill off pretty much the rest of the power play. Red Raiders shoot it in, just 2 seconds now. Penalty is over. Teams are back at full strength with 8:45 for the third period. Van Beck in front, but he couldn't gather it in and get one away on Klessig. Now he spins and fires one towards the net. Cleared away by Merrill. Here comes the Blue Jays. Puck shot out of the zone. It's Hanslick on the chase. He gets run into the boards by Hausworth. And Merrill gathers it in and shoots it all the way down. This is going to be icing. And the face-off will come all the way down to the other end. Here come the Blue Jays, skating it out of their end. Red Raiders do a good job on the defense. Sawyer Nays knocked it away and chased the puck. Apuake now fights to keep it in the zone. He holds it at the blue line. No, they're going to offsides apparently the line. Or perhaps a hand pass. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to face it off just outside of the blue line. Nelson with a nice defensive play to sweep it away. Hausler steps in, takes a hit off the skate and stays into the Red Raider zone where Board has it and shoots it ahead. Miles chases. Miles coming in on left wing, tries to push it in the front of the net. It never got there. He had Barber in front and they didn't click on that pass. Merrill looks to step in. They keep it in the zone. Patterson with his first challenge of the period as Vander Geest sent it on the Red Raider goalie.
Winner for the 50-50 raffle, $32. The winning ticket is 443841.
6 minutes, 46 seconds left here in the period.
Please go to the booster stand and collect your money. We draw a new number for the winner.
Ambrosiak shoots it ahead. Claybon chases into the corner. Avoids the check. Now looking to the point. Board, wrist shot, never got through. Claybon fires it in front. Backhander Boré. Not sure if that got to Klessig or not. Board as Boré covers the point. Claybon's got it with Ambrosiak in front. Here comes Claybon to Nathan Board. Nelson at the right point fires. It's deflected up on to the screen, and we'll have a face-off with 6:04 to go, third period. Comes Ambrosiak. He lost the puck. Peinitz heads the other way. Nelson on defense, plays his position strong, and Patterson makes an easy save. High slot, a wrister goes wide. Janke with that shot. Pass ahead. Ambrosiak with the breakaway. Here he comes on Klessig, and he scores. Ethan Ambrosiak with his second goal of the game. Comes at 11:30 of the third. And Ambrosiak tonight with 2 goals, 1 assist. He's had a big night. He and Boré been the offensive stars. 6-0, Lincoln on the breakaway from Ethan Ambrosiak. There will be an assist on the play. We'll get that for you as soon as they announce it here in the rink. Patterson covers up as that puck rolls to him at the side of the net. Nathan Board gets the assist on the Ambrosiak goal. Nice play at the defense by Jaminski to block Anderson's shot. Now flying through center and all the way down is Miles. Play in the corner. Puck's dug out by Hanslick. Comes to the front. Klessig's got it covered up. And the clock rolls because of the 6-goal lead in this one. Even though the team's changing lines and defense pairs, the clock keeps rolling with the 6-0 lead. We will talk to Coach Pat McDonald after the game here on River City's Community Access, and plenty of good things to talk about in the opener. Nelson lets it go, blocked and never made its way through. It's picked up by Rothmeyer. He's in 1-on-2, ridden into the corner and off the puck by Knuth. Merrill's able to hold it in, but there's Nelson right there. Coming out ahead with the puck, Nazer. Puakena pounding a stick on the ice, calling for it, but Naze never able to get it there. Merrill steps out, comes out 2-on-2. And it's Patterson with the save. Cleared by Nelson. Again, it's Sawyer Naze through center. Pulls into the corner. Into the action comes Miles. He's checked off the puck. And all the way down and icing the call with 2.5 minutes to go. Strong opener here for Lincoln. I think there's a lot of positives that we can talk about with Coach after the game. Board knocked the stick right out of the hands of Brad Vandergeest. Red Raiders working hard here to hold the zone, and they're able to try to get it to Cruiser in front, but he never got a handle on that one. Chipped by Cruiser out of play, and well, the face-off at center ice with a minute 41 to go. Clears it out. Patterson goes down, gathers it in the catching glove, and a face-off to his left coming up. Again, we have a running clock except when the puck leaves the ice surface. So by the time we get this puck dropped, we'll be under a minute to play. And the Red Raiders, I would think, with quite a satisfying opening night win.
1 minute to go in the period. 1 minute.
Emily back in the middle, Jimmy.
Picked off by Merrill in the middle of the ice. Heckendorf. For a skate. Merrill tries to hold it in, and now the Red Raiders break out. It's Arnold who fires it and scores! And for the second time tonight, Scott Arnold scores. So the Red Raiders, who have a 7-0 lead, this one coming at 16-18. The Red Raiders get 2 goals each from 3 players. Seven nothing.
The Red Raiders scoring an even strength goal, number 20, Scott Arnold. That's Arnold unassisted. Time of the goal, 16-18.
Arnold's goal unassisted. Here they come again. Board with the puck. 20 seconds to go for a Puakena in front. They don't connect. 14 seconds. Apuake now working in behind the goal. Holchek steps in. 6 seconds to go. Merrill picks it up, and this one's over. And the Red Raiders win it 7-0. Let's recap the scoring for you, and in just a moment we'll talk with head coach Pat McDonald. First period goals by Sean Burry and Scott Arnold. The Red Raiders led it by a score of 2-0. They get 3 in the second period. Cruiser, Ambrosiak, and Boré again. And then in the third period, Ambrosiak and Arnold each added their second of the night to win it by a score of 7-0. We'll take just a short moment here and be back to talk to the coach after a victorious opener on RCCA. Just come right over here.
In the second period, first goal was scored by number 20.
Visiting with head coach Pat McDonald after the Red Raiders 7-0 win tonight. Coach, I thought it was a pretty clean game. You must be happy with the overall effort tonight.
I think it was just a matter of getting our feet wet. We have a lot of guys that are inexperienced, and I think the first period showed a little bit of that. We went in, we settled things down after the first period. Just go out and play. I think they were more or less worried about making mistakes in that first period. I thought we calmed down, we moved the puck very well, and when we had the opportunities, we were able to put it in the net.
Yeah, it really put on a lot of pressure. The announcer just said 43 saves for them. You add in your 7 goals, that's 50 shots on goal. I think you'd take that on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah. Probably not going to happen like that all year, but I think this is a good start for us, a good first game. I'm real happy the way we finished the second and third period. The kids were a little more composed and played with a little confidence.
I thought your defensemen did a good job of cleaning out in front of the net. They really never got the kind of good chances in front. I thought you had a good team defensive effort.
Yeah, again, that was one of those that kind of progressed through the game. Early on, we probably had 2 opportunities that were in front of the net, but yeah, like you said, that second, third period, they did clean house very well in front of the net. They didn't give any second opportunities, and also the same, give Kyle some credit. He was directing a lot of shots to the corners and also controlling his rebounds. So
I thought one of the things that picked up the tempo of play in the second period is when Van Beck started laying some guys out on the ice. And when that starts happening, it just picks up the energy, doesn't it?
It's a little timing, it does.
Yeah.
You do see a little momentum switch. We're not going out there. We're not a team that is a real physical team, but once in a while when the opportunity is there and you can get a nice clean hit, you feel the energy from the crowd also, and the kids feel that also. So they're a little more confident. Again, I think from start to end, I think our confidence really improved. I could feel it in the locker room, feel it on the bench. I was real happy with that.
What will you build on for the next game in tougher tests in the Valley, and what will you work on in practice before that next game?
I think the big thing that for us tonight was our D-zone coverage. In our end, we were real sloppy. Thought we weren't real aggressive early on. We're going to face a lot better teams. Yeah. We're going to face teams that can control the puck, move the puck, and we'll put a lot of body on us. So we have to be able to handle that and not get real frustrated in our end. I thought early on you saw we were a little tentative. Even late, we were still tentative. I think that's our biggest thing. We're really key on playing well in our end, and I didn't think we did that well tonight.
Well, congratulations on the win, Coach, and good luck on Thursday.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Our pleasure. Hope to do it again.
Thanks.